Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Yes, this is Charles Boykin in Dayton, Ohio. I'm a loyal Browns backer, and also I've been following the Browns since Ozzie Newsome and Clay Matthews. I'm totally confused this year. I'm trying to find out what actual rounds that we have picks in this coming draft. I've gone on Yahoo, Dogs by Nature. All of them have us picking different rounds. Some rounds they don't have us picking at all. So would you let us know what actual rounds that the Browns are going to be able to pick in and how many picks they have in those rounds and how many total picks do we have? Thank you again. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. So the Browns have the 43rd pick in the second round. They also have a third-round pick at 99, 2 in the fourth. One from Minnesota, as well as their own. They have a fifth-round pick, 2 fifth-round picks, a sixth-round pick, and a seventh-round pick. So a total of 8, but only 2 in the top 100. Quincy, when you look at the draft picks that the Browns have, what areas do you think they're going to upgrade in free agency because they need immediate help? What areas do you think they look to the draft to kind of at least patchwork if they can?
Yeah, and then also kind of remember in the third round, we can add some comp picks depending on who gets hired at different positions as well. That's something that gets announced later, though. But, yeah, as far as like, okay, so you get what you need, right? They need a safety, more of a free safety, right? So you're probably going to move off John Johnson, designate him June 1st, and then get you a free safety that way. Then you're probably going to get a defensive tackle. You want to get at least one starter, right? You know, Deron Payne, somebody that we've mentioned, but it's probably not him. Maybe it's DeForest Buckner. Maybe it's somebody else, right? Maybe you can get that contract restructured to the point where that makes sense. And you probably fill those 2 positions where you get some starters there, but the draft's probably where you're going to want to hit everything else. Offensive line, would not be surprised if they draft a center because, hey, look, Ethan Posick would be a re-sign and Nick Harris would be a one-year deal because he's on the last year of his rookie deal. So even if you do stick with Nick Harris, it's not a long-term solution. It's another one-year solution. So you got to figure out something there, right? Something long-term. Probably going to draft somebody there. I would say one of the guard positions, you're probably going to draft another guard there and maybe a tackle. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they move up in the second round. And this is just my feeling. They probably move up for a tackle. I don't think it's to replace Jed Wills immediately, but Jed Wills, he's going to come up. He's expensive. Conklin's expensive. They need to save money at one of these tackle positions. And honestly, at one of the guard positions, and they can't afford to spend money at center, right? They really should be paying 2 to 3 of these offensive linemen. Right now they're paying 4, or projected to pay 4. So that's just not sustainable. So I would say center, guard, the whole offensive line. I wouldn't be surprised they draft a couple of them.